Hello, my name is Eric Crow, and I currently live here in Indianapolis, Indiana, but I was born and I was raised in Evansville, Indiana, where my brothers and my sisters still currently reside. I moved to Indianapolis in 1989, where I met my now wife. Uh, I was married on September the 8th of 13, and she is actually the one who is responsible for me to go back and further my education. So I went to Indiana Wesleyan University, and I was at Indiana University in the Christian ministry program. I spent 2 years in there, and then I transferred now to Indiana University East in the business administration. I'm in the bachelor's in business administration program. Some of my work history: I worked in the research and development at a company that made lens polish. It actually made the polish that would polish your glasses down to where you could actually see through them. And I worked in that the research and development department for I would say like 6 years, and then from that time I went to a company called Fiserv, where we made credit cards, and we produced the actual credit cards. The credit cards would come in as blanks, and we would put the bank's information on the credit card and ship them to the customer as if it was coming from a Capital One or a Star Bank or something like that. I currently, I worked there for 11 years, and I was laid off from that company, and then I went to my current job, which is I work in the pharmaceutical industry at Eli Lilly here in Indianapolis, which is I work in the area where we put the pills in the bottle, we put the tablets in the bottles, and we package them and we ship them out to various customers all over the world. Right now, I want to talk to you about the PRPSA, which my score was an 85. 85. It showed on the paper that it was low, which I believe that it's probably low for me because of the things that I do at church every Sunday. I have to usually either welcome the people in, I have to maybe pray or do scripture, and I think that those are the things that I remember back when I had to first do it, how I really had that nervous tension in my stomach that how will the people, will they accept me, what will they think of me, all of those things. But as I continued and I started seeing the people be more receptive to me, I think the apprehension went away. So that's what I think communication apprehension is when you have those feelings that come up in your stomach or try to overtake you. When you are asked to speak or do a project, if you could just push past that initial fright or whatever, the fear of it, like myself, when I push past it, I'm okay as soon as I basically get on stage. And then I find that my personality, my personality starts to come forth, and the fear of being in front of the group of people, it's pushed to the back. So in conclusion, I've discussed to you about, I've told you where I grew up. I've told you about my school. I've told you about my aspirations and my goals. I've talked to you about my professional degree, and I just want to thank you for your time.